All right, we're back. It's your boy. All there is, back with another video. And today I was just thinking, man, just sitting here thinking, man, I'm from the South, man. I'm from South Carolina. I stay in South Carolina, right? And we just had this like little past incident. Well, I ain't gonna say incident, but we had this little hurricane. We had Hurricane Helene come through about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Do a little damage. You know what I'm saying? We caught a little damage, but we know other places caught worse than we caught, you know what I'm saying? Like North Carolina, Florida. They got hit a little harder, you know what I'm saying? With North Carolina being up there in the mountains and everything, they had a lot of mudslides and all that, which claimed a lot of lives and, you know, all kind of horrific stuff, man, that happened, man. You know what I'm saying? We sitting back and watching just how the government is handling the situation, man. You know, it really is like upsetting, but ain't too much we can do about it, man. I mean, they're the ones we put in office. We voted them in, so we got to deal with it, man. We got to accept their agenda and how they handle things, man, until we can change it with this next election coming up. But with that being said, though, the topic of this video is can you live? Can you survive? Can you do it without technology? You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I'm from South Carolina, like I said. You know what I'm saying? We got hit with the hurricane. You know, I went with like a week, maybe no longer than a week. I say like 10 days, 11 days max without power. You know what I'm saying? No lights, had water, no hot water, no TV, you had to charge your cell phone up in the car. You know, you eating cold cuts, you know what I'm saying? If you can find some meat, you know what I'm saying? After the first couple of days after the storm hit, it was no meat. It was nothing. You know what I'm saying? We eat on canned goods and, you know what I'm saying, stuff we had in the house that, you know what I'm saying, it was still good before, you know what I'm saying, it got real hot and it spoiled and all that, you know. But the bottom of the line, but the moral of the story is, what I'm trying to say is, though, can you survive without technology? Because by us going through this in my little area, I seen a lot of people really stressed out, really going crazy, going nuts over not being able to charge their cell phone, not being able to watch Netflix, not having no Wi-Fi connection. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to go to the grocery store, get some chicken, pork chops, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Steak, lamb chops, whatever you wanted, man. Anything that was frozen, you was not able to get after certain days, because the first couple of days the stores was closed, so you wasn't getting nothing anyway. So a lot of people was panicking, man. It made me sit back and think, like, okay, we got all this stuff going on in the world today with these wars and everything, and we know other countries has the technology to drop bombs. I think they call them EMPs, something like that, that will deteriorate the electrical grid, especially ours. You know, our electrical grid in this state, in this country, we have two electrical grids, you know, in this country, mainly three, but Texas has their own. We have three. Texas has their own electric grid. The state of Texas has their own electrical grid, and the rest of the country has two. So other countries with the capabilities to deteriorate our electrical grid in times of war or in an invasion or something like that, how would the American people handle the situation? Would there be more panic? Would there be more survival instinct? You know, we're so used to having a good life, having it, I'm not gonna say the good life, but having it so easy over here in this country. You know, so we're so used to certain things, having certain commodities that other countries don't have, as far as like Wi-Fi, the freedom to search whatever you want, the luxury to have certain things to eat that other countries don't have, as far as like going to the grocery store, buying fresh products and stuff like that. Being able, just like I said, being able to communicate with each other. You know, the little stuff that we take for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's in the wintertime, like the heat that we would need to survive. You know what I'm saying? If it's the summertime, the AC that we would need. You know, if we lose our electrical grid, all that stuff is wiped out. What are we going to do? Can you survive? Do you have any basic skills to be able to use the land to live off of, as far as like grow your own crop, as far as, you know, knowing how to hunt, you know what I'm saying, and get out there and feed your own family, you know, because it's like my people, black people, you know, we're very, very dependent on Walmart, Food Lion, KJ's, Bilo, Sam's, whatever, any of these grocery stores that we have right here, we're very dependent on it. So, especially this new generation, you know what I'm saying? Because like my granddaddy taught me a lot, you know, how to survive off the land, how to plant this, how to plant that, how to raise this, how to raise that, you know what I'm saying? How to, you know, how to eat without depending on other people. You know, if it all came down to it, you know, with the government having control of everything as far as the grocery stores, they can shut this thing down anytime. You know what I'm saying? And just say if something pop off, you know, it's gonna be shut down. You won't have access to it. So do you know how to pick up a rifle or anything and go out there in the woods and feed your family? I believe so. If you're 50 or above, 45 or above, I believe so. If you're not, you're assed out. And especially if you live in the city, you're assed out. Yeah, you never planted a seed or seen a seed grow. You've been a consumer all your life. You've been buying stuff, goods from other people. So you might talk down on country people, but you city folks, when it all come down to it, you're going to want to be one of us. You're going to want to get close to one of us and learn what we know, how to survive, you know, how to start fires, how to catch, how to hunt, how to skin animals, how to cook over open fire, start a fire with number of wood, you know, magnifying glass, sunlight, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to pay off to be an old country boy one day when everything pop off. I mean, I see the chaos. I seen the chaos out my own eyes in my own little area around here when this hurricane dropped, when we didn't have no power. I still don't have any power. I'm doing this video in my car. I still don't have any power. And the hurricane been gone ever since last Thursday. It's been a week and 4 days. And still don't have no power. And they still sent me a text today saying that it could be another 2 weeks before they get everybody back up the situation. And not to mention, we have another hurricane on the way by the name of Hurricane Milton, which is projected to reach Category 5 by the time he hit Florida, if he ain't already there. So he's not projected to go over us, but who knows? They said the same thing about Hurricane Helene, and she came right over us and decommissioned us and had our ass out of work and everything for about 3-4 days. I lost a lot of money with this hurricane because I couldn't work. I couldn't go to my job and clock in. I got 2 jobs. I'm a hustler. I spend my time making money. I ain't got much time to waste. I spend my time making money. I don't care if it's DoorDashing, Instacart, anything. If I got free time, I'm going to make money. After I get off from my job, my 10-hour job, my permanent job, I go make money. I don't sit around and wait. I go get it. But like I said, y'all better tighten your boots up, man, and get ready for it, because this is going down. It's going down. As you can see, how they handled this situation with this hurricane, we on our own out here, man. We on our own, especially if you a man. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You gotta get your mind right, man. Pay attention to what's going on. because it's real out here. So like I was saying, if you don't have those things, if you never seen anybody or had anybody teach you how to maneuver out here without all this stuff that we so-called rely on today, that our granddaddy and they daddy didn't have to rely on back then. They had to do it off the muscle. They did the work for us to be able to sit back on our ass and press a button and let them do it. And let the machine do it or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? So we soft as fuck right now, man. And if something's to pop off right now, if we was to be invaded and something happened right now and this so-called life we got right now was ended, cut short, we wouldn't know what to do. I believe most of us are actually perish or die away from the mental stress of not knowing what to do, not having the life that we thought we had, that we used to have, by being under control of someone else, which we already under control of someone, but we just don't know it. But by another country coming in and invading us and taking over, nah, we're probably off ourselves. We so weak over here, and we got rights to have our own weapons. You understand what I'm saying? We have rights to have our own weapons. 99% of us probably wouldn't even use them if we was really invaded by another country, because they coming to put the law down. We playing. All this noise we talking about, do this and do that. When another country come over here and you see them other uniforms marching down your street, telling you it's a curfew, get back in your house, they have no relation to you, no feelings to you, they're not American. They probably hate America. I know they hate America because they over here invading in the first place. You can't go grocery shopping when you want to. You're short on food. You can't leave your house. You have no heat, no water, no nothing. What are you going to do? Think about that. Take a deep minute. Take a deep second or a moment, however long you want to take, and think about that. Are you prepared for something like that to go down? Because I witnessed what can happen when it go down a week ago when this hurricane hit us. And that's just a hurricane. So are you ready? You need to ask yourself that. And if you're not ready, you need to get ready. And if you ain't getting ready, you need to get ready ASAP. Invest in some protection. Invest in some stability, security, some food, and take care of yourself. And stock up. I'm out.